J Pours, Mrs. Pour, out here for the pour. We're out at Short Barrel today. Thought we'd stop by, take a peek and see what they have inside.
You signed up for our
Hello, Sam. Welcome to the board.
Happy to be here.
Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to come in and check out your distillery.
Mm-hmm.
These are the new cigar brand bourbons over there. Okay. Oh, the cigar bench.
Before we get there, check before.
So Sam, this one's gonna be a little bit more sweeter.
Yes. So the blue label that you've got in your hand right now is a 21% rye. It's going to be a little bit sweeter. You're going to tell me about this one. So that is an American whiskey versus a traditional NGP or Kentucky source.
Okay.
That one, it's the best way I can describe it is it's much bolder. So a lot of that is very big. It's in your face. It's very like, here's the cognac, here's the tawny port, here's the rum, here's the armagnac. All kind of like really, basically what we did is we over finished it, quote unquote, simply to kind of strip out and get all of those flavors as we could kind of forced into that American whiskey.
Yeah. What's the proof on these?
They're all sitting around the 160. Cool. So the high rye is kind of the opposite to the blue label. So that red label is going to focus more on the actual bourbon flavors. So you're still going to get those fun finishes, but you're going to taste more of the spiced notes. So you're going to get a lot more of that kind of rum spice, that barrel influence. The high rye is going to actually kind of kick in more toward the backside. You're almost going to have a more like traditional kind of spicy finish that you might find in like a whiskey or a rye.
Correct.
Going to the back. Wow, nice.
So we are cleaned up and looking a little bare right now. We just had a cigar release party.
Right.
So all this, we had this whole room figured out, whole room figured out. You can kind of see the idea as it was when the event was going on.
Right.
That giant metal tank was not there.
Okay. Okay.
But when we do private events and tastings and stuff like that, we're actually doing it in this room instead of in the U-shaped bar and outside. Forward.
Smells really good back here.
On tomorrow, actually, and then we're going to receive another 50-something on Friday. Okay. So we've got about 130 barrels coming in over this week alone. As we kind of do, you can see our different experiments that we're doing. Myriad, Delgados, wine-based experiments. There are down this line, different aging experiments, honeys, Sasquatches, different finishes, double oaks, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
As we're kind of moving over here, we're getting into a little bit of the younger stuff. But the reason the younger stuff is back here and some of these other experiments that are over here is we want more heat. A lot of these barrels, especially when we decide to put them back here, they need a lot more stuff. They need more heat, more push, more pressure inside the barrel to force that liquid into the actual stage itself. I mean, as y'all can tell, standing right here versus standing on the other side of this warehouse, it's already that much hotter.
Right.
Even more so, if you take a peek right here, it's a little blocked off right now. But there is a 53-foot trailer attached to the back of my warehouse. And that bad boy is currently filled with about 106 individual barrels. And those are the ones that we are hyper heating and hyper cooking. We want any of the whiskey. I can't smell the wood, which is truly unfortunate because I know it's there.
Yeah.
I know everybody can smell it.
It's definitely there. It smells really good.
They do. Definitely.
Yeah.
So how do you guys do your barrel picks? If someone wants to pick their own barrel or something like that, how does that work?
So we would schedule it out with either Clinton or Patrick. They would be kind of the ones to kind of like figure out what would be the best date. But our next available pick isn't until the end of November. But basically what would happen is the main things we want to know is what your profile is, like what you're searching for. Is this for a customer base or a private? kind of what your budget is going to be and like what's the overall goal. So, for example, I mean, questions 3 and 1 kind of go hand in hand. But like, for example, if you're looking for something a little bit sweeter, or if you want something a little bit more, you know, oaky or barrel forward or something like that, we would kind of get that information from you. And then myself and Clinton would kind of sit down and figure out, okay, we know this group, let's say, wants something with a little bit, you know, more unique, a little bit more exotic. It's like, all right, cool. Well, I know the most exotic barrels I've got here right over there. There are OZ Tylers. I pull about 4 to 6 of them, depending on the size of the group and how much we need to go through. Right. Lay them out for you, and then once the group comes in, we'll kind of sip on them, kind of figure out which one's the best, which one sits. You know, it's like, hey, this is, you know, this is the barrel for me, or maybe those 6 are not. And it's like, you know, I'm looking for something a little bit more traditional. Cool. Let's go into the back and find some more.
Gotcha. And then how do you guys do your, so like when we were at Sprayberry, you were in doing like tasting, flowers, and this and that. So how do people get you guys to come out to their events, or to do certain, if they wanted to do those, just to kind of get you in a different audience, more people, things like that. So how do you guys do those types of things as well?
Yeah. We love going out and doing stuff like that. Clinton and Patrick are out at a representing us in Athens right now with Dominique Wilkins.
Okay.
Kind of promoting his he did a private line with us, private label, and there he asked for some representation to come out with him. So the 2 owners are out with them. Our sales reps, Sadie, Drew, and Amanda are always out doing account visits and stuff like that. So a lot of times it's just let us know what you're trying to do. Now, that being said, if you were looking for like a bartending experience or something a little bit more hands-on, sometimes there is a little bit of an additional charge with that comes with it. But of course, it's more time, it's more involved.
Right.
You get more out of it.
Right. So the reason why I bring that up is we're actually doing our first event in September. We're still kind of putting it together, and we're gonna have. I mean, it's gonna be, you know, we're gonna have actually we want to make sure we have bartenders there. We want to have some different experiences there. We may possibly have a couple of different events there that
Sweet.
kind of showcase their liquors in this area. Small place, entertainment, just a very nice event. You're probably looking at anywhere from 50 to 100 people. Plus. Take your time.
Hey, thank you for coming in.
I can come in.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely be in touch.
Sweet. And I've got those 2 cards right behind this bottle.
All right, perfect.
So y'all are all set.
J Pours, Mrs. Pour. You see us, we're out here at Short Barrel, just finishing up with Sam, the distiller. Had a very good time. We picked up all 3 cigar batches. We'll try those on our Fresh Crack Tuesday and see how they are. Thank you. Don't continue to support, like, share, subscribe.